For this lesson, we're going to be studying the Boston Tea Party. Now, in the class section, we will have discussed the event, its causes, and some of the effects that the Boston Tea Party had in the history of the United States. Now, this was a major turning point on the road to revolution, where the Sons of Liberty threw an entire shipment of tea into the Boston Harbor as a form of protest against the British. For this assignment, we're going to be taking the students inside the events and the action of the Boston Tea Party as they might have occurred, portrayed through the video game Assassin's Creed 3. Now, the goal will be to have the students think critically about the Boston Tea Party and the various forces behind it and events that transpired as a direct result or part of the result after it. To do this, the students are going to write a short paper that's comparing and contrasting the real-life event and how it was depicted in the game. For example, in the game, the participants are caught by the Redcoats and they have to fight and kill them to accomplish their goals. Now, in real life, this didn't happen, and they didn't have to fight and kill any of British soldiers to throw the tea into the harbor. Now, if this did happen in real life, the significance might have been that if the soldiers were killed, the British reaction would have been much stronger and entirely different, and worse even than maybe the Intolerable Acts, or it wouldn't have been perceived in the same way and taken in the same fashion by the general populace, and the mobilization that occurred afterwards might not have happened. Now, this is just one obvious example based on the actual gameplay being inserted into a real-life event of the differences between what actually happened and what happens in the gameplay here that you're seeing on the screen. But this is just one instance in a lot of differences and similarities, really, that you can draw from this mission of the game and what actually happened in real life, with the goal of engaging your students and getting them to think more critically about history and how history happened and what the actual effects were of the events that they're learning about, and kind of just get them more engaged in wanting to learn about this stuff.